Good evening, greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP, greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badun Dash, I am from Bangladesh. Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP Social and Nursery International Educational and Training Institute. In last years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seeker from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organization. Institute of Global Professional is an education that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to general professional generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to student, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner, the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institute from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses, our quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like a own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and one knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge, which can upgrade all day. Kids learning game website, free course, convert sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and even become highly skilled people. We implement our training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional trainers, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by global renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and promote the education of their leaders and personal spirit knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is level, light, and vision. So we try to understand each of the generation and we serve them with research and practice method. We must have a genuine concept for the learner represent more diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. As a member are committed to offering effective best for service and continuous improvement so that individual who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. The support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. The support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, choose your continuous support. The IGP speaker, participant, and well wisher at this moment is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.edioigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or logged in, you cannot enjoy your service. So create an account for once with profile information. Note that with profile information, you'll enjoy all feature with mismatch that you cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. You replace slide, you have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our surveys with verified e-certificate. Now it's easier and time on because after the session, we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam for that. If you pass, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If host of IGP can download certificate of gratitude. If you are on a life quiz competition winner, you can download certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, you participate in any award function which organize support with IGP, you can download that also. You can instantly prepare and download 18 test and certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate Global Professional Membership, Certificate Global Influence in the Pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate Social Activities in the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeker 2020, 2021, and 2022, Certificate of Participant Series 1, Authentic assessment in teaching learning, Certificate of partial weakness is 2, teaching with foreign language and assessment, Certificate of partial weakness is 3, digital classroom engagement tools, Certificate of partial weakness is for the new trend in education, Certificate of partial weakness is 5, official leadership and managerial skills, Certificate of partial weakness is 6, trend and revision in mathematics education, Certificate of partial weakness is 7, research comprehension approach Sarivira Parsha Webmaster 8. Art and teaching a special program in the arts. Sarivira Parsha Webmaster 9. 21st century during teaching mathematics. Sarivira Pajibi Corporate Ambassador. Sarivira Pajibi Campus Ambassador. Which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1000 plus international level quiz with verified certificate. Teaching this for teacher, held is for parents, held is for teach education tools for teacher. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our prepared student services website for free and many more. Dear IGP now promised viewers, but lack of technical problem will lead any on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous condition. Solve all issues from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything, and check your email for all webinars. It's a cordial request to check out button and pages on our website. Your icons will benefit it. Thank you, but note that without an account or logged in, you cannot enjoy our services. At present, now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to RGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to RGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.
Ma'am, the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
All right, thank you so much for that. All right, so once again, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Institute of Global Professionals, for this second opportunity to share. Once again, good day, everyone. This time, I will discuss strategies to optimize students' learning. I hope this brief discussion will provide insight into how we can further enhance our teaching methods. I firmly believe in Albert Einstein's adage, the more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. So let me start by asking you a question. So I will give you time to think and respond using the chat. So 1 minute may be enough. Okay, so here's the question. Do textbooks and flashcards really help students learn better? Okay, so I will allow you to ponder on this question or reflect on this question. So again, do textbooks and flashcards really help students learn better? What do you think about that? Probably you could say yes or no, or you could give a brief explanation as to why you say yes or as to why you say no. What do you think about it? Do textbooks and flashcards really help students learn better? Mhm. Okay, so I hope we've got an audience there, to share as well, their responses. That's gonna be very helpful. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see about it. Okay, all right. So while you're thinking about this, probably later on we could read your messages. We could read your insights about this. So this time we're gonna be deviating on our focus on textbooks and flashcards. We're gonna be focusing on strategies how we could optimize students learning. Okay, so we're going to go back to that later. So here, textbooks and flashcards can be valuable tools for learning. However, the effectiveness of textbooks and flashcards depends on how they are integrated into the learning process and tailored to meet the needs of individual students. Combining various study methods and resources such as probably lectures, discussions, practices, problems, and hands on activities can create a well rounded learning experience for our students. With that, in order to strengthen memories, it is important to challenge the memory system. So, challenging the memory system refers to what? Engaging in activities or tasks that require effortful, sorry for that, recall or retrieval of information stored in our memory. So, when students actively try to recall information from memory, they are essentially exercising their memory system, much like we would or they would exercise a muscle. So this process of retrieval strengthens the connection between the neurons and the brain, making the memory more robust and easier to retrieve in the future. So let's explore some ways or review techniques and strategies to optimize students' learning, making it challenging yet beneficial for our students. Number one, elaborative interrogation. When say elaborative interrogation, it is a learning technique where students ask themselves why questions about new information to deepen their understanding and create stronger memory connections. So instead of just trying to memorize facts, they actively engage with the material by asking questions like, why does this make sense? Or how does this relate to what they already know, what our students know? So this approach helps our students integrate new information with their existing knowledge and make it easier to remember and apply it in the future. So here, students learn explicit fact or concept introduced. Second, students develop an explanation of why it's true or applies in a particular case. So here, why does it make sense that? Why is it true that? Why? Or why should this be true? example one, but not of example two. What do you mean by this? So this means students have to understand and absorb a specific piece of information or idea that has been presented or taught to them. So by constructing a rational or reasoning behind why the fact or concept is accurate or relevant within a specific context or scenario, through these questions that prompt further exploration into the reasoning or logic behind the truth or applicability of the fact or concept, and questions that delve into the nuances or differences between two examples or cases, aiming to understand why the fact or concept holds true in one scenario but not in another. So here it invites comparison and analysis. Another thing, okay, we could say that this particular process involves not only understanding a given fact or a concept of our students, but also what delving deeper into why it is true or applicable and examining how it may vary in different contexts. Also, students show greater performance improvements when they are what? Asked to develop more precise elaborations. What do you mean by that? So, when individuals are asked to provide detailed and specific explanations or expansions on a certain topic, they tend to show greater performance improvements. So, this is because the act of articulating precise elaborations it requires deeper engagement with the material. So it encourages critical thinking, synthesis of information, and the ability to express ideas clearly. So this process strengthens or would strengthen the understanding and the retention of the students of the subject matter, leading to improved performance. Second here, have greater prior knowledge. So individuals or students with more background knowledge on a certain topic, on a topic specifically, they demonstrate greater performance improvements. Prior knowledge serves as a foundation upon which new information is actually built. So it provides context, facilitates connections between concepts, and enables more effective comprehension and retention. So when learners already possess relevant knowledge, they can more easily integrate new information, leading to enhanced learning outcomes. Last one here, students could somewhat generate the elaboration rather than using one provided by the teacher or the instructor or the text or a particular source, probably. So here, when learners are tasked with generating their own elaborations or their own explanations rather than relying on pre existing sources, they experience greater performance improvements. So, this active engagement in constructing explanations definitely fosters deeper processing of information. So, it requires learners to organize their thoughts. They could apply their critical thinking skills and articulate their understanding in their own words. So this process promotes deeper understanding and ownership of the material, leading to more substantial learning gains compared to passive reception of information from external sources. Thus, greater performance improvements occur when individuals engage in active and precise elaboration, or they possess prior knowledge on the topic and they generate their own explanations rather than relying on external sources. So these factors promote deeper understanding, it promotes critical thinking, and it promotes retention of information, leading to what? Enhanced learning outcomes. So let's have another strategy. So we have your self explanation. Self explanation is an active learning strategy where individuals explain concepts to themselves in order to enhance understanding and retention. So, this approach requires learners to verbalize their thoughts, connect new information with prior knowledge, and clarify their understanding through self generated explanations. So, self explanation strategy, it actually what promotes metacognition, allowing individuals to monitor their own comprehension, which is really very important, and identify areas of confusion or misunderstanding. So this way we could help our students if there are certain areas that they do not understand. And by actively participating in the learning process, learners strengthen their understanding of the material and improve long-term retention. All right, so having this definition, students now can solve a problem using if then statements or other instructions. So students use conditional statements like if this, then that, or the other instructions to tackle problems. So these statements lay out conditions and their corresponding actions. For example, if a student encounters a math problem, they might use an if then approach to decide what steps to take next, what step to take next based on the conditions given in the problem. So this method helps students systematically approach and address certain problems by following specific guidelines or rules. Another, students generate an explanation of the processes used to solve problem. So after solving a problem, students explain the steps they took and the reasoning behind each step. So this explanation includes breaking down the problem solving process into understandable parts, detailing why certain actions were taken and how they contribute to reaching the solution. So, by articulating their problem solving methods, students not only solidify their own understanding, but also provide insights into their thought processes for others to learn from. So, this explanation helps to clarify the steps and taken the logic behind them, making the problem solving approach more accessible to others. All right. Another strategy that we have to take note is practice testing. Practice testing is when students quiz themselves on what they've learned instead of just reviewing it. So instead of passively rereading the material, they actively retrieve information from their memory. This could involve um, taking practice exams, answering questions, or explaining concepts, okay, probably to themselves or others or to their classmates. So practice testing strengthens memory retention and helps identify areas where they need more review. So with this, students engage in low or no stakes practice assessments. What do you mean by this? This means students participate in activities or assessments that won't heavily impact their grades or performance evaluation. So these assessments are meant to be more about learning and improving rather than being actually graded. So this is actually what learning should be, right? So it's not on grades, but on the learning itself. So they offer a safe environment for our students to practice without the fear of negative consequences and encouraging our students to take risk and learn from their mistakes. Another, use any of multiple formats. Example, project phases, problems, questions, or tests or quizzes. So here, students have the flexibility to choose from this variety of assessment formats. So we are considering our students' learning styles. So are the students' preferences. So this could involve working on different stages of a project or solving problems, answering questions probably, or taking quizzes or tests. So here, by offering multiple options to our students, they can engage with the material more in ways that best suit their learning preferences and the specific demands of the subject matter. So this variety also what ensures that students develop a diverse set of skills and knowledge as well. We can also consider the strategy distributed practice. Distributed practice is a learning strategy where student or where study sessions are actually spaced out over time rather than cramming all the studying into one long session. So instead of studying 4 hours at a time, students break up their study sessions into shorter space intervals. So this approach allows for better retention of information because it gives the brain time to process and consolidate the material. So by revisiting the material repeatedly over time, students reinforce their memory and understanding, leading to more effective learning in the long run. Here, the students, okay, have spaced learning on specific material over time within a single study session or class sessions. So when students space out their learning of specific material over time, it means they don't try to master everything all at once. Instead, they break up their study sessions into smaller chunks and spread them out over a period of time. So this specific approach is based on the principle of spaced repetition, which suggests that spacing out learning sessions leads to better retention and understanding. So, spacing out learning also prevents students from becoming overwhelmed by trying to learn everything in one go. So, it allows them to focus on smaller portions of material at a time, leading to deeper understanding and better long term retention. So, overall, spacing out learning sessions over time is a more effective way for our students to master specific material compared to cramming it all into one session. So, lesson strategy that I will be presenting is interleaved practice. So, interleaved practice is a study technique where students mix up different topics or types of problems within the same study session. So instead of focusing on one topic or problem type exclusively, they switch between them throughout their study time. For example, rather than practicing all the multiplication problems together, students might intersperse them with division, addition, or subtraction problems. So this approach contrasts with blocked practice, where students focus on a single topic or problem type for an extended period before moving on to the next. So interleaved practice may initially feel more challenging because it requires the students to constantly switch between different concepts. However, this cognitive effort is beneficial for learning because it promotes deeper understanding and better retention as well. So, having said all of these things, allow me now to, allow me now to just summarize everything. Okay, so this is actually what I mentioned a while back. So, allow me to wrap up everything, all right, in terms of optimizing students' learning. So here, optimizing students' learning means making sure that they're engaged. That's first thing that we have to take note. Second, getting personalized attention, considering our students' individual needs. We have diverse type of students. So we have to consider their preferences, their learning styles. We have different group of learners when we are in the classroom. So we have to customize or personalize it and receiving feedback regularly. So this is really very important that we're able to provide feedback to our students to be able to identify certain areas that need to be focused on. All right, and it optimizing students' learning. It involves using various teaching methods, technology, and support systems to help our students succeed. This is the reason why we came up with this kind of lecture or discussion to be able for us to come up with different ways or methods in order for us to optimize our students' learning because we have to ensure that still learning or always learning takes place. All right, and optimizing students' learning, it's about caring or creating a positive learning environment for them where students can actively participate, engage freely, and they could understand the material being provided to them so that we could, or our students could reach their full potential. So instead of optimizing students' learning, our students should be able to reach their full potential. They should be able to what? Apply, or they should be able to explore, all right, their abilities, or what they could actually what think, because sometimes students they limit themselves, all right, they don't know that they could do even more. All right, so that's all for my lecture today. I hope that you're able to learn, all right, or gain some insights. So thank you so much for listening. I hope this very short lecture will help you, or you have your own personal takeaway that you could actually use in your teaching. Now I am handing over the virtual floor to our host. Once again, thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for a rich content presentation which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, ma'am. Welcome back to our participant, dear IGP knowledge seeker. Please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Ma'am, I think after a wonderful presentation, our participant can understand the topic very clearly. There's no questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new day. Thank you, ma'am. Take care. Honorable ma'am, before I move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can. Dear IGP knowledge against time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP knowledge against time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.radioigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching opening part 1, move to the next line test passing mark 80%. If pass back to the course again to download the certificate. If it rated the course, download the certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I'm going to share the procedure again. Visit www.radioigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching opening part 1, move to the next line test passing mark 80%. If pass back to the course again to download your certificate if you retake the course. Download the certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP knowledge is time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We change a few processes for online quiz competition. Note that after live, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.radioigp.com and sign up or sign in. Without this, you cannot join live quiz competition anymore. Browse the live quiz button and give a link for the session and join with a logged website or user account. Click join and wait for a few minutes for others to join. Enjoy an online live quiz competition. After the quiz, we will issue certificate for top 10 as previously, which you can find on official Facebook page and Google Institute of Global Professional. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 19 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. First question is: strategies to engage a student in learning, is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Second question is, strategies to engage the student in learning. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 84% people are right here. Third question is, environment can enhance learning and optimize student production to self-regulate. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our fourth question is, learning strategy help a student learn dash to learn. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 37% people are right. Our next question is, learning strategy are techniques or strategies that enable a student to complete tasks independently. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 79% people are right. Our next question is, including educational strategy that encourage client to be active can optimize learning. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 95% people are right here. Next question is, include educational strategies that encourage clients to be active participant can optimize learning. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Our next question is, in order to optimize working memories, provide students with experimental learning tasks. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Second last question of the session is, learning strategy that a student can use to better learn information. Is it true or false? Option 1 is actually 100% people are right here. Last and final question of the session is, dash opportunity should be provided for a student to use learning strategy. Choose option 1 or option 2. Option 2 is the right answer. 95% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz company certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can set properly video skills. Never stop learning, cause like never stop teaching us. Be happy as to save. See you again and again. We want to provide education in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to your goal, not a people of things all, but understand. Before I say or hit the like button. Again, wants to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.